Hello, welcome to Lifted by Lisa. Back with Wednesday's love reading. I get really excited when I do the love readings. I don't know why. Some people hate doing love readings, but I think I've got a real romantic fairy tale side to me, so I think I get excited. So I've cleansed the space and the area. I'm working with a rough rose quartz today. I just love the rose quartz for love, and I'm also wearing pink. I'm actually going to start with a fairy message. I'm just loving the fairies right now, and I wanted to see what the fairies have to say that might help you in your love situation. Now, I am going for more of a singles vibe today, if you're single, but I also, what comes through the cards isn't always what I think. They just kind of take a mind of their own sometimes. So I'm just the messenger. So yeah, grab a drink and enjoy. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you've been liking these readings. I really, really appreciate it. So today's fairy message: solitude. So I'm feeling like this is someone who is single. So you might have been in a place of like hermit mode, solitude, being all alone. And I feel like you're ready to start branching out and getting out there and really actually you feel like it's time to start maybe going on some dates, maybe just like networking, maybe just showing the world the real you, the beautiful person that you really are. And so this one says, think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So I feel like this has been a time of like reflection and really going within, and you've done this amazing magic of really building yourself up, or really just working on yourself, or kind of just understanding that there's a bit more to life now. And so through this time of solitude, you're ready to actually give yourself out there more and start sharing your magic with other people around, and possibly go on some dates. I feel like that could be on the cards if you're currently looking, or currently, or if that's sort of something that you're thinking is on the horizon. Now I'm going to pull some of the love and romance cards just to see what could be on the cards coming up for you, and then I'll go into the tarot after that. I'm like really excited about these already for you. Wish. Someone you wish is coming into your life. So this is pretty exciting. You may, and it doesn't always have to be a specific person. Sometimes what we wish, and we might have a certain person in mind or something in mind, the universe might be surprising you with something even better. And so don't get so, you might be getting the actual person, the actual person that you have been wishing upon. But it can also mean that it's always use the phrase that or something better. And then the universe probably has something even better for you. So this is really exciting. I feel like you're someone who is maybe you have the ideal person on like a list, and you, or like a list, like you've written down your ideal person, and you are now it's like, you know, you're becoming that person yourself. So this wish is going to be coming into your life. So that's super excited. We've got sparks. Keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. So this is like you feeling like a spark, like a firecracker, like you're feeling magnetic, and like when you meet this person, you're just gonna be like, I know at the beginning it's always magical and like, you know, sparks and stuff like that, but it's actually going to be a connection where I feel like you're a giver, and this person is a giver as well. So you might have always been with takers all your life, and you give and give and give, and then you feel constantly depleted because you're giving and they're just taking, and then you're not getting what you need in return. So this is going to be someone who actually gives back as much as you give to them. And so this is going to be such a beautiful, like there's going to be like magic, you know, it's going to feel magical. And there might be times where you're like, when is this magic going to run out, because of like past relationships when that has happened. But with this specific person, I'm feeling like it will be different, it will feel different, and you'll like, because you're like receiving as much as you're giving, it's going to feel like you're going to have this endless amount of love come out of you. And so the more we get our cup filled up by others and ourselves, you know, always making sure we take care of ourselves and love ourselves constantly, while we then also are able to give, it just makes the flow, you know, it's just that flow of love. And so I see this being someone, you've got all these like, yeah, like embers coming from the whatever when something's burning, and it's like, you know, but just, you know, they keep going, and it's like they're just like, you've got this internal flow of things to give. So I really feel like this is someone like you wish you, like, it's like a wish come true. You've got those little dandelion thingies, and because of everything, it's going to be so fireworks, but like not a anxiety, like scared sort of fireworks. It's like this magical time. And so, and they're going to be your best friendship here. So they're going to be someone that you can open your heart to, you can talk to like a best friend. They have your back like a best friend. They're just going to be that rock that you can like give to and receive and tell all your secrets to, like share everything with, and you're just going to be feeling so like, I don't want to say that we're not like, you know, we're whole by ourselves, but they're really, you're just going to be like, I'm whole by myself, but holy heck, like I've just met the person that just not completes me, because we are complete, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's just, it's almost like there's a little missing link in your life, and you've done lots of work, and you're like, I just need this one little link to fit in my little bike chain or whatever. That was random, but yeah, so they're gonna be an amazing friend that you're just gonna have so many sparks and magic with. So I'm so freaking excited for you. I like can't contain myself. Okay, I have to just like breathe, because I get really excited. I'm just gonna pull a couple of tarot. This can be any like past stuff that you've had to deal with, or any the type of person they're gonna be. So we'll just see what comes up, and then I'll go into some guided spirit messages after that. I can't, oh, sorry, I just need to like get a moment. Okay, cool. So you've got Three of Swords. So there could have been some heartbreak recently, or like it could have been you maybe still be recovering some heartbreak from a past situation. I've got the Three of Cups here. Sorry, Three of Swords, and I'm wondering if I'm feeling like there was a three-person scenario there. So someone could have been cheating, or there was someone else always involved in why this connection sort of didn't go so well. But just remember, everything happens for a reason, but there might still be some heartbreak and some suffering from that. But I do feel like you've done a lot of the healing work. You've been in solitude, done all the work on yourself, and so I feel like this is time for you. You might still be feeling a little bit anxious or nervous to put yourself out there, and anytime you want to, you're kind of reminded of this heartbreak. So just letting you know, it's time that you can really like feel the lessons that or write down what you learned from that, and then know that all of the stuff that you learned will help you into the next chapter, because I believe you've got something so amazing happening. It's time for you to really get out there and meet people, go on some dates. And don't let this heartbreak weigh you down. We've got a King of Wands, so someone who is a natural leader, visionary. They're an entrepreneur. They've got like big picture thinking, and they're someone who is really into their career, so that they probably have their own business. They've got like a really great, or they're like someone really high up in whatever that field they're in, and they have done a lot of the self work, so they know how to sort of like what they need to do for that give and receive, but they're sort of not waiting, but they haven't found the person that they're really looking for, because they've got such a big picture view of how things should look, and they've kissed a lot of frogs, and I'm guessing you have too, and so they're waiting for you. So, but getting out there is how you actually get yourself out there. We can't find the one, or we can't find our person staying at home, and as much as you might be on dating sites, or you might not be, and you might be thinking about it, I have two views on dating sites. I feel like really getting out and synchronicities are where the magic happens, but synchronicities also can happen through dating sites. But I really do feel like it's someone that you're gonna meet out, doing normal things, doing a normal, or like starting a new hobby, or start something new, start connecting with communities, go to like group classes, go to certain things where you're connecting with others. I feel like really getting out there and connecting with others is where you're going to like meet this person, or you're going to meet someone that you then start doing something else and then you meet them through that. You might meet them online, but through the new hobbies or the new things that you are doing, really just putting yourself out there. How can you put yourself out there right now? Got a bit of a blockage, that was hard to come out. But this is someone who is really like, they are I feel like you're going to together really like you've got the sparks, because they're such an entrepreneur, and I'm feeling like you probably have some of this as well, or you have great ideas and visions and things like that, and where you want to go, and maybe you're feeling a little bit like not utilized. They're not utilized right now. So it's not that we need to meet the person to like activate our gifts, but it's almost like when we start using our gifts, then people see us for our gifts and our magical sparkle, and then that leads to really finding that person. So yeah, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. I was like, where's the how many? I'm a little bit like, whew, from that first part. So yeah, like high standards. You've got really high standards. You both will have high standards. So this person is really like, they're very well developed at their skill. They're very high up in whatever they're doing. I feel like they have mastered where they are in their life. I'm trying to think mastered where they are in their life, and I'm like, no one really is a master of where they are in their life, but hopefully you get what I'm saying with that. Like they're at really high up in where they're going, their career or whatever they're doing for their line of work, and they're super passionate. You get to a sort of point though when it gets like, just would like that something else to complete me, although we're all whole as one, you know. It's just, you know what I mean. I'm just like, how do you try and like word this stuff when like it's so much when you meet that person that really like lights your fire up, ignites you, then you almost like go to this next level of your life that you didn't know was capable before. So this is what this person, like you and this person together, it's like you go to this next level of life together. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna pull a couple of spirit messages for you, and they have like a heart on them and they're pink as well. So very like lovey-dovey vibe today. I'm feeling it. I'm loving it for you. I'm really excited for you. I'd love to hear in the comments is this situation is safe. Yeah, so when you meet this person, you're gonna feel safe. You're gonna, it's not going to be like anxiety and stress and like, you know, up and down. It's gonna be like, I really trust this person. Like I just really feel safe. We've got your intentions are not clear, so that might just be maybe with your list of who you really want to attract and what this person is like. Can you get really clear on that? Can you hone down on like, not, you know, this specific person or whatever, just more like what your ideal person, how do they treat you? What do you feel like when you're with them? Like more like go on a feelings rather than like they're this high, they have this color hair, they do this for a job. Like more you know, because otherwise you're kind of narrowing it down and you make it harder for the universe to really give you what you is actually meant to be your perfect person. Because sometimes we make a list of stuff that we want and it's so specific that yes, you might get that person, but that might not be the person that is actually your forever person, and you might have to go through another karmic loop with the person that's on your list. So how can you put it like how they make me feel, what we will do together, like, you know, you can have some things in there like you want them to be tall or this or whatever, but like, you know, just more general, and how like they're really kind, they like, you know, they're really motivated, that we are really into like well-being together, or like, you know, we work out together, things like that, rather than super specific things about what they look like and what they do and stuff like that, if that makes sense, you know. So maybe getting really clear on those intentions. So yeah, so those are your cards day. I'm really excited for you. Let me know in the comments if yeah, put like some hearts or some emojis in the comments to really like seal this in. If you feel like this is your reading, put like a pink heart because I'm wearing pink, and you know, just let's send the love out there. And yeah, thank you for stopping by, and come back tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday, which is career and money. Okay, bye. Much love, Lisa.